Welcome Aries to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 19th of August for the Ascendant, the Sun or the Moon. You can be one of the most dynamic players in the zodiac. When something really excites you, you have this wonderful ability to listen to your hunches and just go for it in a very committed way. That's very thrilling to see and be around. But over the last 17 months, the more moderating influence of Saturn has seen you at times much more in touch with the emotional sphere of your situation, or perhaps uncharacteristically not so quite self-assured at times. You may have gone through quite a period of soul searching, but the big picture in your astrology shows that when Saturn and Neptune arrive in your sign next year, but fully from 2026, you're starting a complete new cycle. So in a way, what you're going through at the present time, Aries, is a transitional period. That transitional period is still going to offer opportunities, but what Saturn has been teaching you over the last 17 months is to look sometimes deeper into situations, take a little bit more care to wonder what the ultimate motive may be of who you're linking with or who you really fancy. And that could, in some ways, therefore, be very positive as we go into this potentially very complex week. But if you're really invested at the moment in a social circle, in a creative project or plan, or someone you're really drawn to, the glittering alliance between the Sun and Mercury, despite Mercury's retrograde on Monday, the Cazimi, gives you lots of warmth because they're in your sister fire sign of Leo, sub-ruled in that part of Leo by your ruler Mars, to really go for it. So if you feel inside all the signals are green, 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 put your foot to the floor. If you are less sure, the most important thing this week is not to beat yourself up, because you could feel quite frustrated if that's the case. And this is because your ruler Mars is squaring off to Saturn in your 12th house, and therefore some issues can come up that are linked to your past, or even some self-doubts in your conversation, or someone could make an observation to you. And also Mars is alongside Jupiter still, which itself is squaring off with Saturn and also with Venus. And that T-square is in itself very complex. Jupiter's not at its best in Gemini. We can easily say things in regard to the quick energy of Gemini that maybe in time we may regret. So the energy and the vigor and sometimes the impatience of your ruler means that this week I would be very conscious of how you articulate your message. And if something isn't quite going quite as quickly as you would like, or you are feeling a little penned in, just try to stay with it. Once the Sun moves on Thursday into Virgo, you will start to make more sense of the bits that you can work with in a more practical and tangible way. However, if there is a situation where you do feel really excited about what the future holds, that's the full moon in Aquarius, and it all feels right, don't let the energy that's around this week's events collectively out there put you off from keeping that sense of conviction and really driving forwards, because there is the potential to move forwards, but it does require you to stay in touch with how things really feel, and also just stay astute to the politics around your situation, whether it's around work, money, your emotional life, perhaps family members, perhaps how other people see your situation. But if you're really in, stay with that in. If you're not sure, don't beat yourself up. It is a process at the moment. It's been great being with you, Aries. Have a lovely week. And if you'd like to take advantage of my very special year 2025 personal forecast offer, you can get the rest of this year free, and also for 30% off your life roadmap report. Please see the link beneath this video. All this is based on your personal birth data. No two charts are exactly the same. It's great value and will give you searing insights to guide your moves future forwards.